Well, look about, look about, look about, look about, ooh wee. If we were sponsored by Iron Brew, that would be a great little.
Oh, please
sponsor
us, please.
Someone sponsor us, please.
Hello, and welcome back to the Stand Comedy Club podcast. This week, our guest is Noah.
Nobody wanted to come on.
We wanted to come on.
A bit forced.
We're just going to do a short one this week, just to sort of catch up.
I want it to be long. I start work in half an hour. What time is it?
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I start working half an hour, so we should make it an hour long at least.
No, because we got half an hour. So, welcome back to the pod. It's weird not having a guest to talk to.
Yeah, remember we did this at the start?
We did try. There's an episode no one's ever heard, which was that we did the very, very first time where we just tried the three of us to kind of. It was like a, what do they do in films? They call it like
a chemistry test.
We failed. We all failed miserably. But yeah,
it was funny because when we first did it, I think we recorded 2 that will never see the light of day.
Yes.
They were the funniest ones that we've ever done.
Really funny. And we were all 3 of us were trying to edit it together with Sean. And it was basically an exercise in narcissism because we were just laughing at ourselves so much that we're like, nah, we've got to keep that.
And
in.
Now Sean is no longer involved.
Yeah.
After that.
And we've
he
being
disagreed with
anymore.
Fraser, so Fraser had to cut him from the pod.
You're damn right.
But yeah, it's funny that we were like, yeah, we'll do a chemistry test as if we're not like 3 friends that hang out.
Is that why we did it?
I think it was just to see
practice.
how the mic, like
How the mic would change us.
Yeah. And
how the camera would change us.
Yeah. Or just like how it's easy to chat for an hour, I guess, but just kind of seeing what kind of things we would say and whether we bounced off each other as.
And boy, did we say some crazy things.
Such a lot of bouncing. And what's been great is that this week we found out we were nominated for an award, which is fun. So we were one of the nominees for the inaugural Scottish Podcast Awards in the comedy.
In the comedy
Category.
Yeah.
As our what would be the sister pod, I guess, cousin, close personal friend pod, Chris Forbes, Stop Watering Dead Flowers. Also
Unreal.
recorded in the same room.
Yeah.
You
on
might
these
recognise.
same cameras and these same microphones.
Yeah.
Mostly by Sean, sometimes by me.
Sometimes by Maul. Does happen. And they've also been nominated. So no matter what happens, as long as one of us wins, it's been a great day.
Yeah.
If not rigged.
It's a rigged, yeah, 100%.
No, it's actually mad to be nominated amongst some like amazing podcasts.
Absolutely.
It's crazy to think that people actually do listen to this. Thank you, Gareth Much and Finn.
And Nancy.
And Nancy.
It's much appreciated.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. There's shooting.
No.
Shooting Ropes podcast is also nominated.
Yeah.
CMB
Hope
and
they
Roscoe,
lose.
Yeah.
and it's great. Hope they lose.
You're going down, boys.
But it's nice. It's nice to be nominated against podcasts that I actually listen to as well.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
a nice little boost for the
I wonder
ego.
how many comedy podcasts entered.
400.
No, that I don't.
What was the
I think it was
shortlist?
400 total.
How many?
I'm not going to do our success down. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, come on, celebrate
said
the
We're
win.
the
that there
best
was-
out of 400. Yes.
What?
I think maybe 400 podcasts were entered total.
Oh, I mean, how many of them were comedy?
I don't think it was 400
podcasts.
comedy podcasts.
But there's still, but like, put it this way, I know there are lots of comedy podcasts that are not on that list.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Anyway,
we were told
congratulations
that
to everyone.
400 people entered and 390 people podcasts were put to death.
Yeah, they were actually.
Yeah. So
Sorry if that was you.
yeah.
But no, all very exciting, all
Rest in
great.
piss.
And it's great for the art scene in Scotland generally. That there's so many, because of all the other categories as well, which is great. So it's
There was
really nice.
there's loads of categories.
Yeah, and there's
loads
a
of podcasts.
and a big old ceremony happening in the fruit market.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
This was awful. One of the terrible things that happened was that Keir turned to me and said, "Oh, you guys should do a live show now." And I was like, "Nope, that's not happening."
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah,
God, no.
We'd have like 4 people come. We'd have Nancy, Finn,
Yeah. I'd do a live show.
I'd do a live show if more than
I can't decide if I want
50
nobody
people
there.
were there.
But would it be worse if there was loads of people or no people? No people would be bad for our egos, but
No,
most
no.
people would be bad for, oh no, there's lots of people here.
No, I think it would be worse if there was no people. So please buy your tickets.
No.
For the show we are
bio.
not doing. If we won, I think we'd have to do a live show. But that's not going to happen.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it is true. It's part of the deal.
What?
That's not part of the deal. Look at your face.
I think that that if there are listeners that would come and see a live show, they should comment to see.
Yeah, we should be good to
see
hear.
that, to say that they would come to a
Comment.
live show.
Would see live TBH.
Yeah,
Wherever you're
Comment.
listening.
you got to troll through a couple of episodes. No, it would be. We'd have some of our favorite guests on.
I think this is a good opportunity for us not to talk about favorite guests because we love all of our children equally, obviously. But
no, we all have a favorite.
of course we do. And we should talk about some of our favorite moments that we can remember from people who we've had on or things we've enjoyed. I'm going to start. I've enjoyed all the people's impressions of Tom Stade.
Yes.
We should make a compilation of that.
I enjoyed all the Tom Stade impressions.
Yeah.
And I'm.
That's fucking awesome.
You do the one with the lisp. Not everyone does a lisp, but you've got to be lisping there. That's nice.
I also sound
That was
nothing
really
like
good. No, that was good. Wait, somebody said, maybe Nancy said that my Trump impression on the Jack Brookmeyer episode was better than Jack Brookmeyer.
Wow.
I don't remember what I said.
Your friend's a liar.
Well.
Jack Brookmeyer's elite Trump impression.
Well, whatever I said was very short, but apparently it was really good. So.
And very short,
Very short, very good.
Nice. That was
But yeah,
good.
there's been lots of people doing voices. Obviously, Jack, a key one. But like everyone's had a wee go. It's quite nice. I enjoy that. I think it's been really cool. Like having. We've managed to chalk up 2 taskmasters.
That's quite good,
So
actually.
far.
We've had 2 taskmasters. I think we should try and get a whole episode worth. So we need to have 5 in
And
total.
then in the live show, we can do Taskmaster.
We'll just do Taskmaster, yeah.
Yeah. Who would be the master and who's little Alex Horn?
There's only 3
I
of us.
think I'm quite Alex Horn vibes. Am
Yeah.
I don't know, are you?
Who am I? I'm the
Camera
throne.
one. What?
You're the throne.
The throne.
Yeah, you're Greg Davies.
Yeah.
I can accept that.
You're the tallest one, so you
I
have
am
to
tall.
Yeah.
I am tall. That's true.
No, it would be cool to kind of do some some competition between all the guests that we've had, where they would have to be put head to head to see who loves comedy the most. And if they love comedy the most, then they get to play 10 minutes at Red Raw for free.
What, did you know where that was going?
One of my favorite moments in the pod was singing with Nick Helm.
That was fun. Nick Helm was great. I enjoyed Nick.
My favorite moment of that podcast was looking over and seeing both of you just staring lovingly into each other's eyes, and me and Fraser were just like,
Yeah.
We're here too.
Yeah. You can't really hear sparks flying, but you can feel them.
I think you could in that case.
No, that was really good, really cool. He's a really cool person, and I really liked the show Uncle, so I enjoyed the fact that I could sing along with him.
And that night he did the show here, and
Oh my god, disaster struck.
And at the end of the show, because we had a medical emergency in the venue, he ended up finishing the show the last 20 minutes in the front bar,
Yeah.
physically standing on the front bar.
Yeah,
And I didn't get to see it because I was waiting for an ambulance.
Yeah, and at that point, I was just fully not working. I was just watching.
Yeah.
I'm just standing round by here.
Yeah.
I would also say another highlight would be on the Stu McPherson podcast when we talk
Caterpillar
about
cakes.
when we spend too long talking about caterpillar cakes
That
and what
was
cakes
really
we would
good.
have.
I re-listened to that episode. I don't often re-listen to any of the episodes. Sorry.
That's okay. I often don't listen to them at all.
But when you're here,
You said re-listen.
re-listen as in like this, listening for the second time because the first time I was here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm same.
And I was in Rotterdam, and I was like by myself walking around the streets of Rotterdam, crying with laughter at myself. It was quite embarrassing.
Yeah. Do you have any favourite moments apart from me? being in love
Quite
with
famously, as soon as the microphones and cameras go off, I've completely forgotten everything that was said in any of the episods. So
That
it's going to
checks
be a
out.
struggle for me to remember anything.
Nick?
I'll try. Come back
I
to
would
me.
say also just maybe a bit inside of baseball. One of the longest records we had was Gareth Much. Shout out.
Oh, that was a
and-
great episode, the Gareth Much episode.
And I think that if we didn't have his wife Ailey, also friend of the pod, waiting for him, I think that would, to this day. I love that guy and can't wait to have him back.
Yeah,
absolutely. Was it him that we sang Fireman Sam to?
Yeah.
And I described the plot of Fireman Sam.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah,
there was a lot of outrage in that episode from him.
Well, I believe he started the episode by saying that he was beefing.
Oh,
the whole episode he was planning to try and start beefs with other comedians. It's like, we're beefing. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who he beefed with, but I was glad to be part of it.
Not to be Jojo Siwa, but who would be a dream dressed on your podcast?
Dream guest on my podcast.
Yeah.
Dream dressed on a podcast.
That we've not had yet, or who we'd have back on.
Does it have to be a comedian?
Yeah, we're a comedy podcast.
I know exactly the way Lottie just looked at me. Lottie, can I tell? Well, you say. Can we say it at the same time?
Yeah. I'm gonna get embarrassed. No.
Lottie's dream guest on the podcast rhymes with lady slow bunny. Baby no money.
Yeah.
We went to go and see Baby No Money this week.
In a million years I would not have guessed that's what you were going to say.
This week, at time of recording, we went to go and see the Baby No Money concert. And,
like 5 days ago.
5 days ago, and it was actually quite a bit of a laugh.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
And he's really hot.
Okay, well that's important.
He is smoking, actually.
Yeah, even Molly never used to think it, and then she now agrees with me.
Yeah.
Baby, yes, money.
He took his top off.
Baby, yes, please.
Stop objectifying on this podcast. This is horrendous.
I don't really objectify people, apart from when I do.
Horrendous.
Yeah, dream guest on the pod.
That we have had before, or that we'd like to go
that
in
we'd
the
like
future?
to
No,
get.
your
All the
dream
bloody
guest.
people who live in Edinburgh. Okay, maybe. Yeah, all the people who live in Edinburgh who we haven't had on yet. Liam Withnail, Stu Murphy.
Oh, we need to get Stu Murphy on for sure.
No, we've got big plans for getting Edinburgh folk on the pod, and the plan is we're going to go and record in Edinburgh for a day.
I believe that
We've been planning that for a long time.
But I'm thinking that
bigger.
I would say dream guest.
Sorry,
as in, like,
you're not big. You two that I just said. Sorry.
No, I mean
you're
dream
the most
guest,
famous people I know.
I mean dream guest on the pod, as in it's a little bit less likely that we would be able to have them on. Liam Withnail is a friend of ours anyway. You know, friend of the stand. We can get people that are friends of the stand. I'm thinking people that don't come to the stand very often, or live a bit too far away, or aren't necessarily in comedy. Just someone you'd be like, I would love to have a chat with them on the pod.
I think. Oh, do you know who I would quite like to have on? I'd like to have Ross Noble on. I think
Ross
that's a comedian
Noble.
who's been at it for a long time. He's a very good comedian, and I think that the way his mind works, I think it would be a really
Funny.
fun way to go, because I think he'd be fun to sort of.
Fun way to go. Like we're gonna go out after. What do you mean?
We're gonna hang out with him. No, I just mean
No,
I think it'd be
meant like we're gonna die after.
no, it'd be like a
I don't
fun
know.
way to like enjoy a chat with someone for an hour, with someone who's probably got a lot of interesting things to talk about, but also I think would be a bit funny and different. I think it'd be good fun. So Ross Noble possibly. Also, I watched him a lot as a kid, and I was a big fan of him when I was younger.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Oh, Bob Mortimer. Anyway,
Oh,
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're
Sorry,
talking.
Ross. if you're
Bob
listening.
Mortimer.
Jesus
If
Christ.
we got Bob Mortimer on the podcast, I would not want to do many more episodes.
well, that'll be it.
Yeah.
We just stop.
You'd go out to the stage and look out to the crowd, and Fraser will shoot you in the back of the head.
That's famously how people leave this club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to leave like that.
You haven't heard much more of Chris Rutter since he's been on the pod.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause he's died.
He died quite tragic. Right?
Rest in peace, baby girl.
I know this isn't part of the question you've asked, but I suppose it'd be good to have the remaining member of the Stand 5 come on and chat to us.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, that it will happen.
I hope
It's happening.
So we
Wait, is there only one that we've not had?
Ephra.
There's only one.
There's only one ever crazy. There's only one ever crazy.
I believe we've got. I believe
Ephra.
Ephra is in the diary, so I think that
Yes.
will happen soon.
And it would be good to get Amanda back
On
as
her
well.
own.
On her own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Susan, you're not good enough to come back on again.
No, we can have Susan on her own as well.
I would love to have what's his name? Paul Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand. He's the Alex Horn of the New Zealand Taskmaster, if you didn't know. And
But he's
very
much
funny.
more than that.
He's so funny. And I saw his Fringe show with you actually last year. And
yeah, you did
cry.
actually, and you didn't actually know who he was before I took you to that. So.
Right.
I think this pod is exposing. I think
Well, exposing that
how
there's
like they're learning a lot about us.
there's
Too much about us.
what more could they learn?
I would quite.
What'd you have
like
for breakfast? Sorry.
Robbie and I went for coffee at a place called St. Mocha.
Oh.
It's a drive-through coffee place.
No way.
But it's out. No, it's like an independent place. It's out
Okay.
in Carbeth. It's really cool, and they do like their own coffee, and they have bacon rolls.
A coffee shop that does its
and
own
there's
coffee.
like dogs and stuff. It's good.
What did you eat?
I had a bacon roll and a coffee,
what kind of coffee?
Wait.
A
But
a latte.
he had a
Sorry.
latte and with normal milk.
It was with normal milk. Yeah, it was really nice. You should go there. Sponsor us, please, Sit Mocha. What? How did what?
Well,
I just started.
You asked me what we had for breakfast.
Yeah.
I was trying to reel off more people I'd love to have on the podcast.
And we were doing.
Oh,
everything
you
we
would love
possibly can to
all of
stop
Auntie
you.
Donna. All of
Yeah.
Auntie Donna.
all of
yeah.
Auntie Donna, and them individually.
Honestly, I'd
As
love
well.
Chloe Petts on the pod.
Chloe Petts.
We almost had her.
Amy Gledhill.
Oh yeah.
It would be great to have Mark Thomas, Simon
Yeah.
Lannery,
Yeah.
Paddy Young.
Oh.
Pretty much, we've not had a single one where I've not really enjoyed it or got something from it or learned something or really.
You don't have to be famous to be a nice, cool person.
But equally, there's people who've come on that maybe I didn't know much about. Like I maybe had no knowledge of them. Who were like
yeah.
maybe were even a little bit more famous than other
Yeah,
people. And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know who this person is, and we've had such a good time with them. And actually, as a result, I think most people, when given an opportunity, when we stop talking for 2 seconds, they say interesting and fun things. And I think that we've not really had a bad episode as a result because everyone is quite good when they come
And
on
that's
this.
why we're going to win at the Scottish Comedy Podcast.
If we
Do-
did win, it would be because of the guests, not because of us.
Do we
Let that
win
be clear.
a
Cash prize.
a cash prize?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I have no idea.
Do we win any prize?
It's probably like a certificate you print out yourself at home.
I love that. I'd print that off and put it up here. Yeah?
A blue tack.
Yeah.
I could just make us one anyway.
Oh,
Timky on the
That
pod.
would be cool, yeah.
Tim Key on the pod, Tim Key on the pod,
Da 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 da.
Tim Key on
What
the pod.
about Philomena Kunk? Oh no! You know who I fucking love? Chi off of.
Come on. I thought you,
What's her,
loved
I don't
them.
know what
I
her
thought you
surname
loved
is.
them.
Of things you wish you'd done or whatever. TV show, BBC, anyone? It's really fucking good.
I know who
It's her and
Chris
her step cousin
is gonna say
in the
name
TV
now.
show. Her and her step cousin, and they're just like kind of dominant.
Oh, her
class.
name is Chi.
Yes, her name is Chi. And then recently they've been doing an interview show where they're like playing their characters, but
Oh.
it's like with celebrities or whatever. And it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
And I would love to have her in character on the show because it's so good.
Here's something that cool. Something that I did. I was down in that London town
London
with Kat.
town.
Shout out to
With
Kat.
Kat
You like
McGregor.
skin.
Has been on the pod before via phoning me
Yeah.
mid recording.
I need to phone her so bad.
Yeah, you do. Kat and I went down to London and we went to Saturday Night Live,
Pretty cool.
which was pretty
Oh
cool.
my God, how was it with Hannah Waddingham?
Yeah, Hannah Waddingham. So that's the episode we went to. That was, you don't know who Hannah Waddingham is?
She's in Ted Lasso.
She's in Ted Lasso. She was
Oh, the
also
hot one.
She's
Yeah.
yeah, and also she was a hot one. To be fair,
Yeah. She's
she's
a really good
that was
actor.
one for the video watchers there. She was fantastic. I have to say, she can sing and she had good chops. She's very funny,
She looks like she can sing.
great, and also great accent work. Really, really funny. Like, look, because
Sounds like me.
all of those things are true of you. Absolutely, completely agree. So yeah,
I've always said that Lottie is exactly like Hannah Waddingham.
never stop saying
You
it.
really are the Hannah Waddingham of the stand. Yeah.
Where were you last Saturday?
There's only two Hannah Waddinghams. It's you and Hannah Waddingham.
She was very
Yeah.
good. You were very good.
Thank you.
Whoever it
Yeah.
was, they were very good. But that was great. But I think what would be great is to maybe have like Io, who's one of the writers on SNL.
Miss you.
Miss you, Io. Have Io come on, or even Larry, who is obviously smashed it.
Or
as-
even
Larry.
He's
Larry.
part of the cast. He's part of the cast. Mr. Dean himself.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Well done, Larry.
It's not for lack of trying. Our schedules aren't able to, or haven't been able to align
Yes, for
before
sure.
they moved away.
Yes.
But, I mean, and
Oh my
Larry was
God.
great on that episode as well. He played, it was the one where he was playing that actor who is he was playing a woman who is like a mother, and then he takes off a mask and he turns it Daniel Day-Lewis. He played Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
It was a very good little
Did
sketch.
you just say
which I
Daniel
enjoyed.
Day-Lewis?
No, I
Wow.
said Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
But no, it was great, and I really enjoyed that, and that was fun. And anyone who's on that would be great. And actually, loads of the people that are on SNL are touring through here, including Paddy's coming up, Anya Magdaleno's coming up.
Let's get them.
Iowa Day. Bamboya.
Yeah, they're on
up.
like in like
Get
a
'em!
week, they're like a
Yeah.
couple of weeks they're on. So
We
lots
could
of great people.
try and get Chris Cantrell as well. He's a writer on it.
Oh, I fucking love Chris Cantrell
We could get Chris Cantrell and Amy Gledhill on at the same time because they did a double act thing.
and George Fouracres.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually love George Fouracres. I
Yeah.
have to say, I think
Oh, kind of Irish is your granddad.
I think everyone is so fantastic, but to me, I think he's the biggest revelation because I sort of think I'd heard of all the comics that were on it. I was aware of.
Yeah.
I'd seen them or I was aware of their work because he was more of an acting background. Came out of nowhere and he's fantastic,
Acting.
really fantastic. Really think he's very funny.
Mm.
He hasn't had a bad sketch at all. He's very good.
That's good.
That's good.
I would like to do a plea for someone to come on the pod.
Who are you pleading to?
Huge Davey.
oh,
Oh, that would be cool.
Do you know what my goal we've done this for about a year, and hopefully this time next year we'll be nominated for our second comedy
and
thing,
first podcast to win an Oscar.
and first podcast to win an Emmy.
And an Olivier, because Fraser's been there before, so he's got contact.
I
Yeah.
was at the Olivier's.
And Nobel Peace Prize.
I was at the Nobel Peace Prizes. Been to all these places.
Nobel Peace Prize for being for the amount of people that peed on camera.
The Nobel
Not on
Peace
camera
Prize.
while we were still recording. At least 3 comedians have gone to the toilet mid-record.
Right, let's name them. Who's peed on
No,
pod?
I'm not doing that. Huge Davies.
Peed
If
on
we
pod?
had Huge Davies on, where his keyboard wouldn't fit.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
We need
My
a bigger
goal
green
for-
room.
My goal
Or we all play it
between
together.
Yeah, to be fair,
between
it could be.
so this time next year we're gonna have another chat, just the 3 of us checking in, and we're gonna be getting all of our
How
stuff.
are you?
Yeah.
We're just checking in.
First of all, hi.
Hi.
How are you? Are you all right? Whatever Holly Willoughby said.
Oh,
and I would like to get some more musical comedians on the pod.
Johnny the Baptists.
Yeah, we've had MC Hammersmith rap for us. I want someone singing for us because we do all the singing.
We do
Michelle
all the singing.
Brazier.
Oh,
Let's go Australia, Fraser.
Okay. If you all send us money,
We'll start a GoFundMe.
we'll go to Australia for you. And
we
we'll
can
do-
go for Adelaide, Melbourne.
No, Melbourne
of
Comedy
them.
Festival.
We'll do
We'll
one
be
of them.
there.
We'll be there for a month and we'll just interview
We'll
all the
just pod
Australians.
everyone.
Sorry, everybody who works in this club in that time. You'll just have to bear with it.
We'll do.
It is
They'd
it is
be
during
so
March.
Sad. They'd be so sad without us. Is the
We'll
problem.
do the Melbourne's extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Melbourne Comedy Festival, and I'm going to see Auntie Donna.
Did you see Roscoe is obviously over in that part of the world and is in New Zealand. Did you see his videos about being trapped in the pipe?
No,
It's good stuff.
I heard about them.
He did a series of videos where he said he was trapped inside a pipe and like
Obviously.
he was like, I can't get out and stuff. All very good stuff. And then he did a reveal where actually he wasn't trapped inside a pipe.
that's so funny.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
love
good
that.
stuff.
Can I just say,
We
sorry,
should-
no, you go.
We should make a Stan Comedy Club podcast bingo card, and on it is Auntie Donna Panto.
Yeah.
I've not mentioned that in ages.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's because it's out
sti-
of season.
Yeah,
Didn't you just stop me?
Yeah.
Didn't you
Yeah.
just stop me at all?
we
Um,
just shamed you enough.
But
I feel no shame with Panto.
I've already ticked off the Auntie Donna bingo for this pod. So,
Maybe Baby No Money could be added.
for what are you doing
Having a Milky Bar.
on pod? Crazy.
Maybe they'll
Milky Bars
sponsor us.
are on me.
Oh, we don't want Nestle to sponsor us. Boo,
Yeah.
Boo!
Nestle.
Why have we even got that?
Because it's delicious. We're eating.
The Stan Comedy Pod Cod Plug Class.
The
does not condone Nestle.
I didn't buy them, to be fair. It's Scott.
Right. Well, Scott's getting fired.
I've already ticked off the Auntie Donna bingo card, so I'm excited to just keep going. Their podcast at the moment is so funny. They are all playing different characters because each member of the podcast has been fired because they couldn't prove that they were professionally funny.
We need that.
And then now Broden is firstly he came on as the new host and he was Batman, but then someone tried to play music in the background, and instead of getting kind of Batman vibes, it was kind of Grand Designs vibes, and so now he's Grand Designs Batman, who fights bad guys, who fights houses and drafts and Bane, and it's so funny. You remember when we saw him and he did the Songs of Praise voice?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, okay.
It's so good. Honestly, turn this off and watch the Auntie Donna podcast.
We'll wait. On you go.
Yeah. Pause now.
We'll be here when you come back.
Watch.
No, genuinely, it's kind of mad that we've been doing this for so long and that we are even just nominated for an award. It's kind of crazy.
Coming back to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what we've got coming next.
Because even we don't know.
Yeah, what do you want to see between now and next year?
I think we should do an episode where we're at a water park and we record it as we're going down a slide.
Yeah.
Can we invest in some waterproof microphones?
Did you say cream we invest? What? Cream we invest in waterproof microphones? Cream we invest some money for the pod so we can get paid for this.
Creamy vests.
We've been paid for it sometimes.
Well, when we had a sponsor, we were paid for it, but we've not been sponsored for a while.
Hey guys, do you know a sponsor that owns big money?
Doesn't get too big money, just some money.
Iron Brew.
Small money.
Iron Brew.
I would love to be sponsored by. I'd love to be sponsored by Tunnock Snowballs.
Yeah, but they
Available behind the bar.
love Tunnocks, but we kind of hate Tunnocks.
Why?
But their politics aren't good.
Are they?
They've rebranded themselves as British.
Oh.
And they were very staunchly no campaigners in the independence referendum.
There you go then.
Well,
Probably they vote for reform.
But they are delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, separate the art from the artist.
Tunnocks. Maybe we should get. Who's the guy that does the?
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Why?
It's not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Well, they won't be now.
Yeah.
We've got other options.
Now we're beefing.
Yeah, good.
We be beefing with. I would love to get sponsored by who's the guy that does the walking stuff? Gary Barlow? No.
What? Gary Lineker?
Gary Lineker!
You want to be sponsored by Gary Lineker?
Yeah. I want to be sponsored by Gary Barlow.
Do you think does he still do the Chris? Or was he too outspoken on
He used to be a walker. Now he's the stand.
Yeah, he needs it. Yeah. Wait, no, I think he might need us more than we need him. He's really lost lots of money after being outspoken against Israel.
Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
Gary Lineker, come on the podcast.
He's one of us.
Yeah.
We have Walker's crisps.
Yeah.
Do we?
There's
see over
only
Oh,
one.
but we don't sell them.
No, they're only in the green room. Behind the scenes.
Gary Lineker. Do you think Gary Lineker eats salt and vinegar?
He doesn't eat Walkers
because
anymore.
for a while they named the crisps Salt and Lineker.
Really?
That was
Love
the thing
that.
they did so that they could.
I do love that.
That was years ago they did that.
He probably only eats McCoys now, and he would be right to.
My family started calling cheese and onion Chesney onion, like Chesney Hawk, and
As in, I am the one and only.
Yeah.
It's a good song. What does your family call crisps?
Well, I call them crepes.
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 That's nice.
Yeah.
Because there was this kid called Bailey in my sister's year at primary school, and he couldn't say crisps when he said crepes.
I feel like a lot of people say crisps over crisps.
It's a lot of.
I like it. But I wish you could say chips in the same way. It's harder. Chisps.
Chisps.
You can say chisps.
That's not as good.
I like chisps.
I want to call chips crips.
Just do it then. Who's stopping you?
I would say yesterday.
This is what the people are listening for.
No. Yesterday. Obviously, I've got an English accent. My girlfriend has a Scottish accent, and I was trying to tell her about the Support Act for Baby No Money is called Jungle Bobby, and she said Jungle Bobby.
Well, that's what we were shouting from the crowd.
Jungle Bobby. And then because I've got an English accent, it's harder for me to say it. It feels like I'm kind of stumbling over that thing. So then I decided to go on Reddit and look up like Scottish slang and Scottish like insults, swear words, and I was fucking crying. And someone just said, "Oh hey, like I'm just trying to figure out like Scottish insults that I've heard loads, but like." And what I keep forgetting them. What's some of your favourites that you've heard? And someone just replied saying, "Your dad wanks on all fours." And your nan's got a skin fade. That's the fucking funniest thing I've ever heard. I was honestly fucking buckled. But yeah.
Well,
anyway,
we should have shouted that Jungle Bobby.
Your dad wanks on all fours.
Thing is, with that, there was another thing that was said that, it was like, shut the fuck up, you chair sniffer. And I was like, what the hell?
Chair sniffer?
Yeah, like you sniff.
Like Aidan Ross.
What?
Remember Aidan Ross?
No.
Maybe this is too internet.
Go on then.
He's a streamer who's like streams on Kick, and he's like a bit Nazi adjacent, but he's just really dumb. And he went to meet what's the guy that we all hate? Oh, this is such a bad story.
I'm glad you
stopped.
The guy who's like Manosphere.
Is it HS Tiki Toki?
No, the older school one. What the fuck?
Manosphere.
The OG, his dad plays chess or something.
What?
Water bottle. Lamborghini.
What are you talking
Bottle of
about?
water.
Bottle of water.
He's American, but he's English. Oh, what the fuck is he called?
I'm sort of delighted I have no idea what you're talking about.
The guy that was in romantic.
And he's bald.
Yeah. Why have we forgotten his name? It's good that we've forgotten his name.
What is his name again?
Andrew Tate.
Oh, that's it.
Aidan Ross went to meet Andrew Tate, and they were like filming an interview, and then Andrew Tate got up and left, and then Aidan Ross like ran over and like sniffed his chair.
Why? That's bad.
That was like such. I'm sorry for even bringing that up. Sorry, that was embarrassing that I knew that. I saw loads of dead animals on the way here.
Okay, I was going to say something a lot nicer than that. Carry on.
I saw dead squirrel. Really sad. Really like full body. Really like you could just see that it'd been hit by a car. Like, and I was like that.
What's this got to do with the Stag Comedy Club?
I don't know. Well, actually, then I saw a dead pigeon. Classic, but funny to see. Strange to see two dead animals in a row.
Yeah.
Then I saw Daniel Petrie riding a bike.
That's good stuff.
He waved at me and I waved at him, but then he looked really stressed, and I was worried
because he's on an animal rampage and you're
chasing
him.
He's
killing all these animals.
Yeah,
Dr. Death's what they call him.
Yeah, they do. I heard that.
I heard that too because I made it up.
It's true though.
It is true.
Would you, if Daniel Petrie was like, if you had, God forbid, had to go to the hospital,
would he treat himself?
Would you? No. Would you? And
Treat him.
you were at the.
Would I let Daniel Petrie be my doctor?
Yeah.
Wait, if he went what?
What? This isn't complicated. You're in hospital.
You said that Daniel Petrie went to hospital.
No, if you were in hospital and Daniel Petrie was also in hospital because he works there.
Oh.
And he's like, "This is your doctor, Dr. Petrie."
I feel like
I would say, bruv,
this.
this is weird. I'd say doctor-patient confidentiality. We don't have it.
Yeah. I would say.
I seen you killing pigeons.
But in many ways, we've given him feedback for Red Raw, so how is it any different, really?
God. I'd say with.
Well, in that there's patient confidentiality there.
Not as much.
With when
I'm always showing people.
Oh, I saw somebody said a thing. I'm not on the comedy forum. You've talked about it before. That exists, and there was a post somebody was asking about if you do the hotspot, do you get feedback? The answer is yes. If anyone's listening, we do feedback for the hotspot as well.
If you'd read the form that you signed at the start,
you'd know that.
You would know.
But it might be someone that's never read the form because they've never done it before. I'm just saying. This is an opportunity to get that information out there if anyone's interested. Come to the hotspot. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Also, another fun thing, when I was down in London, I went to the Bill Murray, which is a cool little club. And
how little is it?
It's like I would say, if I was to guess without knowing, I'd say maybe 80 seats.
Oh.
But it's very close in. It's cool. It's very intimate. It's very much a little intimate comedy club. There's there's it's good. It's cool. It's like the side of a pub. You go in the pub and then there's like a little door and there's a club. And when I was down there, it was the they were doing a showcase of like a comedy course for people that were learning comedy. So kind of similar-ish to like a Red Raw, I guess, in a way, but all people that were like totally brand new, never done it before in their entire lives. And honestly, someone very, very impressive. For someone that had never, ever stood on stage and done jokes before, some of them were and even the people that were not as strong, very, very impressed
Good
at
teacher.
what they were able to do. Great teacher. So, if you're in London, you're looking for a comedy course, check it out. Go on to the Bill Murray. I have no reason to tell you that, just something you should do. I was very impressed by it. But what was great was that I happened to be there with Kat and the guy that was the compere on a quite tough show, because you're comparing a show. It's quite long. A lot of acts that are a bit inexperienced. To kind of keep that energy up and do it really well was a guy, Andy Barr. And I was like, "You were great." And I spoke to him at the end of it, and he was delightfully. I didn't have to tell him what I did when I was there, because I sat in the front row, not through choice. And I was like, "Please don't ask me what I do. Please don't ask me what I do." He didn't, which is fine. And I went up to the end, I was like, "You were great and stuff." And now we've got him coming up here, and he's come to play all three clubs, which is really cool. And he's gonna compare some Red Raws for us, and that'll be really nice in September.
And then he will be our new best friend. Maybe we'll have him on the pod.
Yeah.
That'd
So that's
be
kind of
good.
cool. But that was like a cool little thing to go out there and see what's going on. And what was really lovely was to see, I also went to the Comedy Store, which was really cool. And just seeing that like comedy, the industry is really great, and the quality of acts everywhere is so strong. And it really, what was great as well is that I think that maybe some people might think, oh, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here, but I think you maybe think, oh, we're in Scotland, it's maybe London's like a kind of bigger, more exciting. The quality of acts is completely comparable. Like the Scottish comedy scene is class, as is the London scene as well, and I'm sure it's true across the whole country, which is great. And that's how you're able to create so many great acts that are able to kind of build these great careers. So it's nice to know that the industry's healthy and that the quality is great. And long live Scottish and the British comedy, I guess.
Woohoo!
Yes.
We should do more field trips. Oh, I'd love that.
We should do some field trips. I'm hoping that we get to do something during the Fringe. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm going to Belfast next week at time of recording, and I'm going to go to some comedy shows there.
Ooh.
Well, feedback and let us know how that goes.
Is
Yeah,
it
well-
like a one person or is it like a lineup show?
No, lineup show. I had a look to see.
What's the club in Belfast? Is that Laverty's or is that?
I to be honest, there's so many that we've looked at that I can't
Oh, sure.
actually
That's
think of
fine.
anything.
I might be wrong with that. I could be ignorant there.
But there's one that they do like a gong show, and I've never actually
Sure.
been to
Yeah.
a gong show before. So
You do a gong show on Black Friday, I think.
yeah, so I'm excited to see what that's like. And there's also something that I saw that they do in Glasgow where it's a wine tasting but hosted by a comedian, and it's marketed as like a non-wanky wine tasting.
That's cool. Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Do you know who the comedian is?
I think it changes each time. Like that when I looked, it didn't have anyone's name to it. But
Daniel Downey does a similar thing with whiskey at the Edinburgh Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do a whiskey tasting with Daniel Downey in Edinburgh. You should check our website if that's something's interesting. It's kinda cool.
one of the drunkest I've ever been was doing there was like a Lidl wine tasting. Lidl as in
Oh, you've told me about this.
yeah, as in the supermarket, not the size of the wines.
It's only
Little wine tasting.
Wine tasting. And I got up and went to meet my friend Kieran, and I went with my friend Juliet as well. And
Shout out.
and it was £6 for a ticket.
And how much
And
wine did you
go
have?
in. Well, let me tell you, you go in and it's this all
Just in
sensory. No.
Oh.
It was by it was in this warehouse.
Is it an Aldi?
I think it was in the same place that they did the Willy Wonka experience.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, I think. I think.
Oh, there's a dream guest. The Oompa Loompa from the Willy Wonka experience.
We went in, and the first thing you had was like this palate cleanser, and it was all
Palate cleanser wine.
no, just this like minty, like
Chewing gum.
no, just like a drink, and it was just to like neutralize your palate if you'd had something to eat or something. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. And then you walk through this like sensory tunnel that had like little bits, like it's like
Little bits.
It's like furry walls, and like it was all lights.
This
and there
sounds
was
like the Willy Wonka
and it was like
experience.
dum. It was playing all this like
What?
ASMR type thing. Yeah, no, but it wasn't. It was like jam packed. It wasn't just like an AI poster.
You
of-
walked in a furry tunnel while people played gongs at you.
I entered Lidl's furry tunnel.
And they played a gong.
Yeah,
Love that for you.
yeah. then it wasn't just fur. There was sequins there as well.
Oh, vajazzle. Have a jazzle.
Yeah. And then they were like, right, it's going to be pitch black now. So you need. So we were in tables of 6, and then I had to hold the person in front of me's shoulders, and we were like directed through this dark thing. We sat down and we did a blind. It was like pitch black wine tasting, because they then gave us. We sat in the dark and gave us. A really expensive
Wine.
Non-Lidl wine.
non-Lidl wine,
Right.
and then the Lidl wine, and you had to like
Just a little wine.
just a little wine. So firstly, they started off with
For all day wine.
Oh, I want all the wine.
I like
I hate
Lidl
wine.
wine.
Me too.
So firstly, they gave you a red, a white, and a rosé, and you had to guess which one was the red, white, and rosé.
Oh.
Is that
Yeah.
hard?
It was actually quite hard because the white that they gave us was quite fruity, and it tasted more like it was like quite neutral. Like, I don't know. It was like the most rosé tasting white wine and the most white tasting rosé wine. But the red wine was like, yeah, that's definitely red.
In my mind, red wine is like thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that was 3 glasses. And it wasn't just, I think they were small servings, but it was still 3 glasses of wine. Then they gave us a full glass of very expensive like champagne. And then they gave us Lidl's version of it. So then that was 5 glasses of wine. And then they gave us, they let us try a glass of Baileys and Lidl Baileys.
What a mad combination.
Yeah. And then you had to guess who was who, and then they gave you 2 vouchers. Like they told you like what the little ones were and blah blah, and then you could get you got 2 vouchers that you could cash in to get 2 drinks of any of the drinks that you tried. So obviously I got the most expensive champagne.
So that was just before this, right? That's right.
yeah. And then I drove in.
Wow.
No, so then what was that? 3.
It's a lot for £6.
£6.
6, 7, 9 drinks for £6.
Do you think they used the data that they got from like customers think that this is better than?
Yeah,
Like it was like a sort of market research
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Maybe.
And then they gave us like a booklet of vouchers to get like half price of the stuff.
hell?
Yeah. And then we left at like 1 p.m. and then went to a restaurant that I won't say, ate dinner and accidentally left without paying because we were so steaming.
Wow.
What a great day.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about that? It's a good story. I'm just
I
curious.
don't know. Oh, because we wanted to do road trips, wine tasting, and there's a comedian doing a wine tasting.
Yes, and you're going to Belfast.
Yeah, I'm going to Belfast, and I'm going to go and see some comedy. But also in Belfast, they were saying wanted to do like a Joanne McNally is playing Belfast, but like the day we leave, so we're not going to be able to see her. Which
Presumably
is a shame.
sold out too.
Not actually. There were tickets available, but the only thing that was available to see was Darren Brown. And guess how much the tickets were for?
£500.
No.
Sorry.
£25.
No, they were £65.
It's still quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've seen Darren Brown live before. He was very good. Don't get me wrong, but £65 is a lot. And also, I saw him for free last time. So
I
He
feel like
did-
I'm too skeptical.
He did a show at the Kings when I worked there, and I'm skeptical too.
did you get stuck to your seat?
But I got really scared that he was gonna because I was at work. I didn't want to get fucked up somehow, so I
wanted
just
to-
stayed outside the room the whole time and didn't watch the show because I
Lol.
was scared.
Well, my Robbie's friend was the lighting designer for his previous tour, so we saw it when they opened at the Kings last time.
Oh,
It was
well,
cool.
when was that?
A couple of years ago, anyway. It was a few years ago, and it was great because actually after the show we went back to the hotel he was staying in, and Darren Brown was really sweet, a lot smaller, shorter than you expect.
It's
One
always
for
the
list of
case with
people.
celebrities.
But very, very nice man, and
He went to his hotel room.
No, he went to his hotel room, but we were in the hotel and then we'd all had drinks and stuff. And he was like, listen, guys, long day. I'm going to head off to bed. Lovely to meet you all. And then he left. And then we went to pay and Darren had covered it for everyone.
Wow.
So a classy guy, and he didn't make a big show of it. He just did it and left. And so I actually have to say, fair enough. Nice man. But
Yeah, he seems like a nice man to me.
Don't know if I'd pay 65 quid for it, but you know, good for him.
Yeah.
And the show was, you know what? He also says like, this is not magic. Magic's
Yeah,
not real.
yeah.
What
He's
I'm
very
doing here
upfront
is
about
isn't
it.
real. What I'm doing is not real. I'm doing different techniques and stuff. And I'm like, well, fair play to him. So yeah, it didn't work for me. Like there was bits where you're like, you're gonna get stuck to your chair. I was like, I'm not stuck.
I would freak
Yeah.
out. Like, I don't think it would work for me either because I'm very cynical, but I'm just really scared of it working. I don't want to get stuck in my chair.
I think he does more than that, but fair enough.
What if you got stuck to your chair and then you missed the bit where it unsticks you?
You're just there
stuck
forever. There are theatres all over this country where people just stuck to chairs. Can't get off. It's terrible.
That's so funny.
Please donate £5 a month to reward
The
these
only
people.
reason why Lottie's not going to see Darren Brown is because they're afraid that they're going to get stuck to a chair and then someone's going to forget that you're
I've
there.
forgotten about.
Oh, what if I'm all hypnotized and I fall asleep and I miss the command? What am I?
I'm thinking one word. Undiagnosed.
What's that got to do with it?
Just any opportunity to just slip, just twist the knife. That's all it's for. It's any opportunity. Listen, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, we've got to go to work.
I wanted. Yeah.
You go.
You want to do something before we stop?
Well, I went to Hamburg and I got recognised from the pod.
Oh, that's
Did
cool.
you? In Hamburg?
Yeah, kind of mad.
By who?
By Annie and Asa. Shout out. I don't know if you are still watching, but
Did you know them?
well, so they're friends of my friend.
Okay.
And then also turns out that I was friends with Annie's siblings when I was 3,
That's cool.
but
Oh,
didn't know that
shout
at the
out.
time. And they were we were introduced, and then they were both kind of like, "Do we know you?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And then David, my other friend, said something about me working at the stand, and they went, "Oh, are you from the Stand Comedy Golf podcast?"
That's
I was
cool.
like, "That's
crazy.
mad." So
Yeah, that is mad.
Well,
hi.
hi if you're
Hi.
watching,
And thanks to anyone that does actually genuinely watch and listen to our pod.
Yeah.
rather than pretend watch.
You know, we I think people may say, "Oh yeah, I'll check it out." They never do. And that's cool. But we know that you have many choices out there, and we know that this might not be for everyone. But thanks for those that do listen and watch. It's much appreciated.
And also shout out to people that listen and watch that aren't our friends or family.
Yeah, that's a
because
big
that
deal, yeah.
actually is happening.
Which is
people
cool.
have been coming into the stand and
saying, "Love the pod," and then we go,
Thanks in
Oh my
particular.
god,
if
that
you've-
happened. Sorry to interrupt. That happened the other day where it was so busy and I was so hot, and my face gets really red and blotchy when I get really
No, sorry, no.
yeah. But I was helping someone. I think someone smashed a glass, and then I went and go and help. And then I was like, "Oh, is there anything?" "Oh no, it happens every shift, literally every shift." Haha. And then he was
It
like,
does.
"Oh, anyway, yeah, love the pod." And I was like, "Oh," walked away. It just feels. It's it was really nice, but I'm
You're not
used
expecting
to
it. Yeah.
But
It's hard being famous.
it's
I
hard
was
being
say thanks
famous.
in particular if you've taken the time to listen to this one, because obviously we don't have the buffer of someone that is a comedian on it to entertain you. But we
Yeah.
just thought we wanted to come on. We don't want to miss the week, and we wanted to sort of celebrate the fact that this had happened for us, specifically the nomination, which is great, but also to celebrate podcasting in general
Yeah.
and the comedy scene and everything that's going on there, and people that are making art and making stuff, because that's not always easy to do. As we mentioned, that's doesn't really matter. Not, but we don't get paid to do this. We do it because we enjoy doing it, and I think it's great that so many people out there are making stuff because they think it's worth making stuff, and
Yeah.
that's good. So keep making stuff, keep
Yeah.
listening to stuff, keep supporting stuff.
And thank you to Chris
Chris Thorburn, the goat.
Yeah. Who also produces the other one for Chris Forbes. He also produces Stop Watering Dead Flowers, which is great.
Chris, insert clip of you saying, "Hi, I'm the best."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
And
do.
then, and
Yeah,
then
hi, I'm the best.
yeah. And then at the end go, I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the postcode lottery comes
yeah,
up
yeah. yeah.
and it spins.
Someone's knocking at your door.
I guess as it's the end, no one to plug stuff, so I'll plug things on our behalf. Go on our website, check out the Edinburgh Fringe for this year. We've got our full program up there. It's a really exciting Fringe program. So many of the acts that have been on our podcast before and have been in our venue, and also that haven't been on either of those things, are on at the stand this year. And it'd be great if you came along and supported them. You're gonna have a great time. You could spend a whole day just going through stand venues, watching great comedy and some spoken word and some all sorts of other good stuff. So I'm going to plug that on behalf of all of us.
I've got stuff to plug.
When you go,
Follow me at Molly Loves Comedy _123.
You better make that account.
You better work, bitch.
I don't.
That's my upcoming comedy thing. I've been signing up for a hotspot. I'm going to do it. Come and see our live show in the Fringe.
It's not happening.
We're doing every day. We're actually closing the Edinburgh Fringe
at the castle.
At the castle,
We're on after the.
They're gonna light a firework on the top of my head.
We're on after the military.
I'm really scared, guys. I'm really scared. So you're gonna have to send money to the stand, otherwise we're gonna be lit on fire. And Darren Brown's coming, and Lloyd's gonna get stuck to the chair, and no one's gonna remember that they're there. And because it's on the castle and it's so expensive to get in, they're gonna be stuck there forever. And oh my god! And what if Chloe Pett sees us and doesn't come on the pod? And join the People's Postcode Lottery. Not a cult.
Someone's knocking at your door.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.